Good good afternoon, world. It's 4:47 p.m. I just came back from work. My stepfamily's doing a barbecue, so I don't have to. I'm not gonna get food today. I ordered. I bought like hot dog bread and sausages yesterday. And there's hamburgers and sausages upstairs, so I won't get food today. I get to save money. I have like one like I don't know 55 one like 50 to spend till this Friday, and I get paid this Friday. This Friday I probably get like 850 and 800 like $50 check around there. 850 900 maybe 800 some dollar check I get. So hope you guys enjoyed your day. Are you gonna eat your sausages and food now? No, I'm gonna eat it later. Because I like drinking my beer first before I eat my. I like drinking at least a good 3 4 beers before I eat my food, and I'll eat my food and I have like my remaining 2 beers after. I don't know if I work tomorrow. The boss will text me. I might be. Chances are I think I'm off. He usually gives me Mondays off. Chances are I worked 4 days straight. He'll probably give me Monday off. Maybe Monday, Tuesday off. Maybe Wednesday off again. Because the other guy needs shifts. He needs money. Because his family's not that rich. He needs money. So yeah, if you want to give the other guy a bit more shifts, sometimes it's fine. Like as long as I get a good 4 shifts a week, it's good enough. I'll still make like about $800. It's enough. And that way, the other guy can get a good paycheck, and he can help out his family because he's a young dude. His parents are not that rich. Yeah, so as I told you, the Shanes is like the ghetto of Elmer. That's where all the poor people live in the Shanes. So you have classes, yeah, you have classes in Elmer, obviously. Where I live is like middle class and upper, mostly middle class, but there's some nicer houses where I live too, where the upper class is. Um, and in the area near Darcy, the houses there, those are the rich people. Those are all the people who make like their rich 6 figures. Sorry, there's some houses in my area too where there's rich people that live there too. It just depends on the area. But the where I live, which is near downtown Elmer, that's middle class, and you have a few upper class people living there. So there's some really nice houses. And the Shanes is like the ghetto. That's where the lower class people live. The people who are not as rich, because the houses there are not that nice in the Shanes. They're older, uglier houses. But they have some nice houses there. But the Shanes is the ghetto of Elmer. It's the most dangerous place in Elmer. Elmer's not a dangerous place, but the Shanes is the most dangerous place in Elmer, and it's the ghetto of Elmer. That's where all the poor people live. Whereas where I live, all the area where I live near downtown area, that's where all the rich people live. Middle class, upper class people live. Sarah? Do you live in a poor neighborhood? No, I don't live in the poor neighborhood. I live in the richer neighborhood, where the houses are really nice. Obviously, where the Shanes, the houses there are not that nice. It's the poor area of Elmer. Some Sarah. Yeah, today was busy, man. But I ended at 4 today. Yesterday I ended almost at 5. I ended at like 4:50 something yesterday. It was crazy. At like 5 o'clock I ended, man. It was crazy. Yeah, because they sent the other dishwasher home and I had a bunch of dishes to wash. And yeah, and today I had to mop the whole restaurant. Because the other guy's lazy as fuck, obviously. The line guy. That line guy, man, is lazy. I don't mean to be rude. That line guy, man, is lazy as fuck, man. He's fucking lazy, I'm saying. Yeah, he's like, Ivan, he's like, I prepared the mop for you. Okay, could you at least mop at least a little bit of the restaurant? Help me out, man. Like the other guy who works really hard, he actually works hard. He mopped the kitchen today. I'm like, thank you. You mopped the kitchen. I don't have to mop the kitchen. He actually mopped the kitchen for me. The other guy can't even mop a bit of the fucking restaurant because he's lazy as fuck, obviously. I have to go somewhere, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's lazy, that guy. He's lazy. Whereas the other guy works really hard for me. Sorry, not for me. I'm not the boss. He works hard. He works really hard for hard. Every time, whenever he has time, he'll mop a good chunk of the restaurant. Okay, Ivan, I'll mop the restaurant. You mop the kitchen. Sometimes I take out the garbage, and then because it takes me a while to take out the garbage. He also mops the kitchen too. He's fast, that guy. He helps me out. So Sarah, yeah. Whereas the other guy's lazy. He'll mop some of the restaurant sometimes, but he'll never do the full thing. He'll always do half of it and make me do the rest because he's lazy, obviously. Whereas the other guy actually does the whole like front area of the restaurant. The other guy's lazy as fuck. Yeah, man. Like, look, man, mopping is not that bad. You can easily mop the whole area while I'm doing all these dishes and I have to take out the garbage. Help me out, man. Stop being lazy. I'm doing way more work than you. No offense, I don't mean to be rude. Even though the line guys are very important, the dishwashers do the most work. Dishwashing is the hardest job in the restaurant. It's the most tiring work, and it's the most labor. That's why nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to be the dishwasher. Everyone either wants to be the front guys or the back guys. I want to do line or I want to do wait tables. I don't want to do the dishwashing. Nobody wants to be a dishwasher. It's the worst job in the restaurant. Yeah. Sarah? Dishwashing is the worst job in the restaurant. When I mean worst job, I mean the most labor, but I find it's the easiest job because all you have to do is just make sure dishes are clean. It's an easy job to do. And that's why I like dishwashing. Whereas line, it's less work, but like you can mess up orders. You can mess up orders, and yeah, the line guys have to clean the kitchen too. They have to wipe down the counters. That's annoying. Dishwashers, you just make sure dishes are clean. Put the dishes through, pass it through, and then bring it out. It's not that bad. And that's why I like to be. I'm simple. I like being a dishwasher. If I were to choose a job, I would be a dishwasher, or maybe do fruit. The two ladies, they do fruit, and the guys do the other stuff, obviously. Sarah. Alright, if you owned a restaurant, would you do line or wait? I would do line. I would do line, obviously, if I owned a restaurant. If I was an average guy and I saved up like 50K and I owned a restaurant, I would do line. I do what the boss at Hofu does. He's a kitchen guy. I would work in the kitchen, obviously. But unfortunately, I'm not an average guy. I'm the son of God, and I'm not gonna own a restaurant when I'm king. No, I'm gonna own my own big Skyscraper Film Media company. As I'm not interested in owning restaurants, hotels, parks, and all that stuff. I'm more into the art, games, and like movies. That's where it's at, man. No one cares about an Ivan hotel, an Ivan park, an Ivan fucking restaurant. No one gives a shit about that. I'm saying. Whereas movies and games, that's where people really, really, really care. Because that's art. It's cool seeing Ivan in the game. It's cool seeing Ivan in the fucking movie. It's cool seeing Ivan in the documentary. And I'll make way more money with movie and games compared to parks and hotels and that kind of stuff. I'm saying. So Ivan, your number one money maker would be my number one money maker if I own a business would be movies and games. That's my number one moneymaker. Hence why I'm choosing to own SkySource and have my own entertainment company. And I'm gonna do my own game too. Unreal Engine 5 games for my company. So the game division is under SkySource Entertainment, but it's a different division. Just like Disney Film Studios is under the Disney company, Disney Parks is under Disney Company, but there's different divisions. You have the movie division, you have the park division, you have the toy division, you have cruise division, the cruise ship division. Yeah, you have all these different divisions, but they're all under the Disney brand. That's the same thing for me. SkySource Entertainment is one company, but you have two divisions. You have the film division, which is you have the film studio division, where I make my movies, and you have the game division where I make my games. And that's it. That's enough money for me, Vij. I don't need to make any more money. So, Sarah? Yeah. So, you're not going to own a bunch of businesses? No. I don't need, there's a saying in this world, how much money is enough? I don't need any more money. I'm going to make enough money off movie and merch and the games. I don't need any more money. It's enough. So, Sarah? I'm not going to be like these sharks on Shark Tank who invest in like 200 businesses. and they lose like half their money. It's easier for me because I have the keys, but the moment you invest in asset-based business, you can lose money. As if I build a hotel, chances are I could lose money. No one would really care if I owned a hotel. Some people would visit it, but it could perhaps lose money. No one really cares about my restaurant. That could lose money too. No one really cares about my park. It could lose money. Whereas movies and games, that people will pay for that because that's cool. You see Ivan in the movie, you see Ivan in the documentary, you see Ivan in the game. That's what makes money. I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm choosing the art. I'm gonna own my Sky System Labor Company with VJ, and I'm gonna have the game division and the movie division. And Rabrad will be the face of my game company. He's my walkthrough star. He's the face of the company. Obviously, will you do a shoot with Robert? Yeah, I might perhaps. I don't know. Once I sign Robert, I might fly him to Vancouver, and he does this like shoot. He does this ad shoot. I can sponsor him with clothing if I want to. I can sponsor him with clothes for the ad shoot, and you can interview him about the game, being the walkthrough guy, and you can post a magazine ad picture of him on your site. Because I'm gonna have game news. The game news will be a bit more simple. The main thing is the Sky Source movie news, obviously. But I'm also gonna have a game where they have some stuff there too. You can do a magazine ad shoot with Rabrad. You sponsor his clothes. You do a nice ad shoot with him because he's the face of my game department. He's a walkthrough star, and that's why you got to make sure he gets paid. Pay him his $40,000 deal for the game. That's a good deal for him. From Sarah. Yeah. He gets his $2,000 gift card. He gets six $4,000 deal, and he gets a free copy of all the games. And you can invite him to all your premieres for your movie. I'll invite him to the red carpet event for Zanus. I won't have him featured. I can have him featured at the red carpet if you want. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I'll invite him to the party. He can party up with all of us, obviously. And he gets a free copy of the movie too, because he works for you. Give him a free copy of the movie too. So Robert will get sent a free copy of the Zanus movie, and all the games. He gets free copies of all the games, and he gets a $2,000 gift card. You can give him a 300 gas card if you want to. Obviously, for gas, it's a good deal for him, and he gets $40,000, and he'll be featured on the ad shoots because he's the face of my game company. The face. He's the face of the company because he's the walkthrough guy. He's the one doing the walkthroughs for my games. He's the face of. That's why he's getting paid more than everyone in the game division. Obviously, the only ones who might make around the same thing as him are like the producers, the writers, and like the game directors. They'll make about that range, 4, 5, 600K. They'll make. Whereas all the other guys are not making that. They're making like their $60,000, $55,000. Some Sarah. Yeah. Obviously. Ivan, if you're an average guy, what would you do? If I was an average guy, I'd probably start a couple options. I would either three things I would do. I would either start a business, probably like a cleaning business or something like that. Save maybe $15,000, $20,000. Buy myself a used car, a used truck, and I would start my own cleaning business, commercial cleaning business. As cleaning businesses, you can make a shitload of money. Easily pull in 100K a year with a cleaning business. It's labor, but you can make a lot of money because all these businesses, they all need their places cleaned. So I would do that, or I would go to school and do. I probably would have done maybe design. I like art. Maybe do web design or some of that, or I would save money like 20 grand and maybe do a movie, a low budget feature film and promote it out there. That's tough, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm not an average guy. I'm the son of God, obviously. I'm not an average guy. Yeah. Or I would pitch to like CTV, Global, CTV, Radio Canada. I'd go to Toronto and pitch to those Canadian networks. Pitch for like a television show. That was my plan when I went to Heritage. I wanted to finish my school, get my diploma, get my degree, my college diploma degree. It's a slash diploma degree right at Heritage. Do my 3 year program, get my degree diploma, and then work in the government or a private company, make my 50, 60, 70, 80K a year. Say, you know what I'm saying? Make some money, and I would get a team together and I would plan an idea for a television show. And I wanted to pitch to CTV and Global News. I wanted to pitch to them. But this is why I thought I was an average guy. But now I know why. There was a lot to me. It's not going to happen, obviously. But everything worked out really good. I have the keys. I wrote my own book. I want to start my own Skyscraper company, bigger than all those Canadian networks, bigger than all the Hollywood companies. So it all worked out for the good. Yeah. There you go. That's probably what I would do if I were an average person. You start a business? Yeah. If I were to start one business, it'd probably be a cleaning business. Because cleaning business, you can make a lot. It's labor. It's tiring. A commercial cleaning business, not residential cleaning. Cleaning houses is way too tiring. I can't do that. I would do cleaning, commercial cleaning, cleaning businesses, cleaning government offices, cleaning restaurants, cleaning all this garbage, um, garbage areas, that stuff. A lot of work, but you can make a lot of money doing it. Yeah. If you can get a good like 50 customers every year, and you have a cleaning business and you're charging them like 600 a month for cleaning their places, you can make your $100,000 easy. Yeah, man, a lot of money. It's labor, but you can make a lot of money. Trust me, you're better off. I don't mean to be. Don't hate me, guys. You're better off. All you guys who want to start a business, I recommend you stay away from the. I remember how you said stick to art or to trades. Those are your best bets for business. Stay away from the other stuff. Like you could make money. It's like it's higher risk. If you can make money owning an asset-based business, is you can make a lot of money, but it's risky. You can lose money. You have to pay off your loan. And it's gonna be stressing. So I recommend all you guys out there who want to start a business, stay away from the risky stuff, man. Like owning a clothing store, a bike store, a restaurant. That stuff is risky. Because to do that, you have to take loans from the bank, like a 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 loan from the bank to open your business, obviously, and you gotta pay a shitload of employees. You have to pay. You have to pay. You have a lot of costs, man. And you'll be lucky to pull in 40, 50K a year owning those businesses. Whereas you start a trade business, you can make like 80K, 100, $150,000 like after 2, 3 years. You can make a lot of money doing trades. Sarah? Yeah. I'm sidetracking here. The red work today, yeah, she did. She worked today, but I only talked to her like one time today. I said, "How you doing?" She's like, I'm all right." She's like, "What about you?" I'm like, "I'm not bad." You know what I'm saying? But what? But but what? I didn't really talk to her much. I told you I'm switching the bad boy switch on. Obviously. Alright, are you gonna go for a chick cocoa fruity? I don't know. There's a few of them who are pretty hot. The brunette chick is pretty hot. I said hi to her today. She's pretty hot, and then there's a new chick I think who's her friend. She's hot too. Obviously, um, but I think I'm gonna look elsewhere in Elmer. I think I'm gonna go for maybe. I think I might go to Dinty's, St. Hubert's, flirt with some of the girls there, and ask for their number, ask them on a date. Obviously, and this time I'm not gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm not gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna keep it to myself, obviously, because you guys are crazy people. I now realize my mistake. I never should have let you guys know that I'm going for the red. I should have kept it to myself. And I was way too overconfident. I was way too cocky. I thought because I was white, she would have said yes, and she's playing the bad girl, whereby she wants me to fight for her, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. You're playing the bad girl. I'm gonna play the bad boy. I'm not gonna ask for your number ever again. unless I really see that you like me and you show that you like me. Which you will. If you go for another chick, another hot chick, the chick has to be hot. If you want to really, really get her attention, go for a chick who's hot. Who's just as hot as her, if not hotter than her. Go for a chick who's hot. You'll get the redhead's attention. You'll get Emmanuel's attention. Obviously. Because women like bad boys. Go watch Love and Constantine, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Sarah? Yeah. Go watch Love. Don't cost a thing. To get an idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Sorry. I sprayed the thing in my room. It always makes me cough. It makes my eyes all watery, yeah. It makes my eyes all watery. My throat hurt. My throat's scratchy. Yeah. So Ivan, if you go for another chick, you'll get her attention. Yes, you'll get Ivan O'Mara will get Emmanuel's attention by going for another chick. Hot chick. Go for a hot chick. If you go for a chick who's not that hot, she won't really care that much. She'll care a little bit. I'll get her attention, but not that much. If you want to get her attention, go for a hot chick, and you'll get her attention guaranteed. And she'll start to show more signs that she likes you. More signs that she likes you. Obviously, some signs. You think she likes you, Ivan? Of course she does. I'm fucking why. Or she might not, or maybe I might be wrong. Maybe she might like me and all, but because of why, she obviously likes me. She's just playing some stupid game with me whereby she wants me to fight for her. I'm like, I'm not doing that. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Those normal attractive men asked for your number. You said yes to them. That pretty good looking guy who works for Fruity, if you're flirting with him, you said yes to him. And I asked you on a date, you said no. You rejected the Son of God, hence I'm not playing the nice guy. I'm playing the bad boy. I'm gonna go for another chick. Ivan, where are you gonna look? I'm gonna look in Denty's. I might go to Denty's one. Maybe next paycheck I might bust to Denty's, have a bite, have a beer there, have a bite to eat. I might get maybe their burgers. Their burgers and maybe their pizza's good. I tried their pizza. Their pizza's good, but I like their burgers better. I'm gonna have their burgers and like their like onion rings or something like that with a pitcher of beer at Dinty's. I'm gonna flirt with the bartenders and waiters there. I'm also gonna go to St. Hubert's. I'm gonna go to Elmer Bar or Boston Pizza in Holland Plateau. I might go there, have a beer there, eat some food there at Boston Pizza. Remember I went there like 5 years ago. They have a lot of hot waitresses there. Yeah, go there. And what? Flirt with them and when you get some no's, I'm gonna tell you this, Ivan Amer. Prepare to receive a few rejections, but not every woman will say no to me. Some are gonna say yes. I'm gonna get a few yeses and a few no's. The ones who say yeses, they're the lucky ones. They're gonna what? Experience that buzz with me dating Ivan O'Mara. Everyone's staring, yeah. If you do that, you will get Emmanuel's attention, Ivan. Talking to you, Ivan. If you do that, you'll get the redhead's attention. She'll get her attention. She'll be like, yeah, because it'll now hit her mind. Yeah, that could have been me. I'm fucking stupid, man. Yeah. I'm playing. I played this stupid game with Ivan. Yeah, you're playing a stupid game with me. You don't want to play games with the Son of God. When it comes to relationships, I'll fucking crush you badly. Like when you hang around with an attractive guy, a few people stare. When I hang out with a chick I date, the whole city's staring. Something crazy whereby you feel like shit. Finally hear to my, oh my god, that could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could have been me. And she rejected me. She said no, man. She said no. I think today she was hanging out with a pretty looking guy. They left her at the same time. I think they were hanging out today. I think. And I remember I saw her leave, and then the other guy left. I think he left. I think he did. I might be wrong. I think he left with her. I think they were hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tells me those guys they're flinging together, man. That pretty looking guy and the redhead, they're flinging. I know the guy's name. I'm not gonna say his name. He's flinging with. I think he's flinging with Emmanuel. I think. Obviously. I think he's flinging with Emmanuel. The chick. He's flinging with Emmanuel, I think. And the manager, I don't know if he is. I think he's married. I always see this woman come in. I think that's his wife. Or maybe that's not his wife. I don't know. If he's married, then he's not flinging with her. But if he's not married, he might be flinging with her. The manager too, right? He might be flinging with her too. Yeah, obviously. One thing that can attract her to the owner of Coco Frutti, the guy has money. He's richer than me, right? He owns a successful restaurant. He has a successful restaurant. His restaurant's busy every day, man. Like even weekdays, he pulls in like almost 200 customers a day. I think that restaurant's more successful than even the Cora's that I worked at. Because when I worked at Cora's, weekdays were slow. They weren't that busy at all. This Coco Frutti I work at, even weekdays are pretty busy. We get like 170, like 200 customers on weekdays. Like every day. Fridays we pull in maybe 210, 220 customers. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we pull in like 100, like 50, 60, 70, 80, even like 200 customers. It's fucking successful restaurant. And the weekends we do like 250, 300, 350 customers. Saturday, another 300. Saturday, yesterday was slow. We only had maybe 220 customers. It wasn't that busy. But today it was busy. There was a long line for like 3 hours straight, 4 hours straight. We had like 300 plus customers. It was busy, man. Successful restaurant. The guy owns this restaurant. He's probably making, the owner of Coco Frutti is probably making 60 plus thousand a year. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100K a year he's making. He's rich. He's a rich guy. He's probably a pretty rich guy. He's richer than me. He's richer than me right now. I'm way, 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 way bigger than him. He's puny compared to me. But like, because I'm poor right now, those offering me, he's richer than me. He's the one paying me, man. How do you know his restaurant's successful? Because like, I'm making a lot of money working there. Like, if he can afford to pay me $1,000, we have a good, I don't know, like 18 employees working there. If most of them are probably making around that $700, $600, $500, $800 range, if you can afford to pay all of them that, he has a successful restaurant. I'm saying. At Cora's, I was only making like $500, $550, $600 working full time back then. Because back then it was $11 an hour. So I was only making like $500 working full time at Cora's. Whereas full time at Coco Frutti, I'm making $800, $750, $900, $1,000 I'm making every 2 weeks, man. Fat checks, man. Yeah, man. The guy's obviously got a successful restaurant, I'm saying. He's not as good looking as me, but he's richer than me. He has more money than me. He's the one who's paying me, man. He's the one who's paying me. Yeah. He's paying me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. How much do you think the redhead's making? She's probably making around the same thing as me. Maybe 800 with her tips, right? If you work 3 days a week, you'll make like $600 some dollars working 3 days. But she gets tips, so she's making about the same thing as me or a bit more than me. The chick's probably making $800 every 2 weeks, around the same thing as me. 700, 800, same thing as me. But she gets tips. She's a waiter, right? She gets her tips, obviously. She gets her tips. Obviously. So are you scared to get rejected? Yes, but because now I unscored myself, I no longer have that fear of rejection as it's not as bad as it used to be. Okay, I got rejected. I now know how it feels to get rejected by a woman. be prepared, Ivan. When you ask a couple chicks on a date, chances are you're gonna get a few no's. You might get a few yeses. It's harder to pick up the attractive ones. The attractive ones are bad girls. They like they what? I'm saying, yeah. Because I'm very special, some of these chicks want to reject me to feel good about themselves. And they want to play some stupid game with me. I'm like, okay, so you're playing a game with me, yeah. I'm not interested in playing games. Sarah? I'm not interested in playing games. Yeah. Yeah, man. Had the redhead said yes 2 days ago, I would have went to St. Hubert's with her. Like, that's why the whole room employees think she's crazy. What the fuck is wrong with this chick? This chick is weird, man. Yeah, the weird chick. I'm saying. Said no. She said no to a date with Ivan. Like, you would have fallen on top of the world when you're with him. Yeah, everyone's staring, and the drama comes with it. But you would have fallen on top of the world with me. You know what I'm saying? And what? I would have taken you to St. Hubert's. I would have taken you to the Elmer Bar. I would have paid for most of the things. I'm not gonna make her pay for everything. No, I would pay for most of the things. Obviously, I'm expecting her to pay for a few things. Obviously, if she likes me, obviously. But I would have paid for most of the things. I would have paid for your date at St. Hubert's. I would have paid for your beer at Elmer Bar, and I would have taken you to the marina, man. And you said no to that. I'm like, this chick's weird. Yeah, man. And now if I go for another chick, you know what I'm saying? You're mad and angry because what? I'm not giving you that much attention. I'm not asking for your number. It's your fault. It's your loss. You rejected me, as you get what you deserve, man. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. You get what you deserve. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. You get what you deserve. Really, Ivan? Yes. You get what you deserve, man. I'm gonna keep saying that. You get what you deserve. So will it drive her crazy? Of course it will. If she likes me, it'll drive her crazy when I go. If I end up picking up another chick, it'll drive her a bit crazy. Just like it does drive me a bit crazy the fact that she rejected me, and when she told me like you know what I'm saying. You're crazy. Like you're 31 years old and you ask me, yeah, I'm only 18. It drove me a bit crazy and I was a bit upset about it, obviously. She crushed me when she said that. I'm like, what game are you playing, like, Emmanuel? Are you trying to, like, make me feel like shit? Is that what you're trying to do?